So what I wanted to show you with this button is that on one hand, you can use the record sample button to activate logging on request, but with the same mathematical engine, let's say, you can create logging, for example, each time a value is exceeded. So here, go to the put along log sample channel, that is channel number 3. We will change it to over 0.3. And we use data from other channel. Okay. So here we will use also a profile timer. It will be profile number 2. Yeah, mode is profile timer, exactly. Profile number 2. And configure source. It will be triggered by edge once. And the triggering source is channel number 5, which we will configure in a minute. Pause mode is disabled, idle value is 0, section list as before is 0.5 seconds, constant value 1. Constant value 1, exactly. And processing disabled. We can set it to numeric, precision 1. That is all fine. So now we will go to channel number 5. Channel number 5, 0.3 binary signal. And let's make it data from other channel. Source is the weight. And processing will be user characteristics. Configure scaling and edit. So we will create following points. -99. Is 0. Okay. Point number 2 is 2.99. Still 0. Okay. And add point 3 is wait, it is a mistake again. -99 is 0, then 0.299 is 0. Yes. And then 0.3 is 1. And at point 99 is 1. At this point, number 4, input value 99, output 1. Now click here. So you can see minus 99 is 0, 0.299 is 0, and 0.3 kilograms is 1, and everything above is 1. It will give us a channel which is 1 each time the weight is over 0.3. And this is the channel number 4. Okay, and save. And let's see how it is working. So we can see that each time this value goes above 0.3, this signal changes from 0 to 1, what results in this signal, profile number 2, going to 1 logical state for half a second. So let's wait for it. See, under 0.3, this is 0. But when the value rises above 0.3, it goes 1, so it will generate a short pulse. See, yeah, it was 1 for half a second. The same at yours. So this is the moment when we can share again the DAQ manager. So I can download data again. Okay, and so with this data, I can see that on one hand, the device, I will download data again, so we will have more points in the memory. So with this configuration, you can see that the devices logs on one hand each round minute, 1555, 1556, but also each time the value, the weight that is in this channel goes about 0.3. So we have an information that the weight was 0.3 at this date and this hour. And the next time it was again 0.3 at this date and this hour. So this configuration, one second, plus 4 value. So this configuration kind of gives us it gives us the possibility to record logs. So this is a kind of event recorder. Yeah. Or call it call it event semi-recorder, because it can tell you which time in the past a value was exceeded, for example, and you can use it for your purposes, like for monitoring when and if a temperature, pressure, or any physical value was exceeded. So after a night or a week or after a few months, you can exactly tell at which dates and which times and how many times as well a particular physical value has exceeded a permitted level. So for a conclusion and to sum up this, I will show you the draft of this configuration. So this is what we made. This was the weight, channel number 1, weight, and here we had channel number 2, that was profile every minute. And by the way, we have learned a bit about time profiles. Okay. And here we have channel 3, that was button or lever trigger. And here, of course, was the math function. X plus Y. And it was like this. This was X. This was Y. Yeah, it was like this. And we also had one additional channel. That was channel number 4. This was binary. And this was the source for this. Profile number 2. And by the way, the profiles are 0.5 cents and constant value equal 1. Middle value is 0. Okay. This is like this. And we need additional connection that is here. And this is the data from other channel, user characteristics, changes weight to binary signal. and that is x when value less than 0.3, x equals 1 when value greater than or equal 0.3. Yeah, these are the connections, and yeah. Okay, so is that clear? Use the scene point logging and the event logging.